Good morning. It's Thursday, October 2nd. I'm Miriam Busilevets. A surplus requirement imposed by the GNWT is holding up some funding for educational assistance and delaying recruitment for those roles at a Yellowknife school board. In August, the territorial government said it would offer up to $14 million to replace federal cuts to EAs after changes were made to Jordan's principle. The GNWT requires school boards to spend any existing budgetary surpluses first. However, the YK1 school board said it uses its limited surplus to support unfunded positions, such as teachers, and specialized services such as speech-language pathology. It's not clear that any EAs can be hired until the dispute over the surplus is resolved. For more details, visit CabinRadio.ca. The GNWT is reintroducing nighttime closures on Highway 3 north of Fort Providence because of fog and smoke in the area. Last month, the highway was closed overnight after a multi-vehicle collision occurred in dangerously low visibility. More incidents have happened on the road since, with visibility concerns persisting as wildfires continue to burn nearby. Highway 3 will be closed each night between Fort Providence and Chan Lake Territorial Park starting at midnight. The road will reopen each morning around 8 a.m. as conditions allow. Scheduled closures began last night. A response to the 2023 wildfire review is expected later today by the GNWT. A third-party review of the way the territory handled the worst-ever summer of fires came back with 35 major recommendations. Those included creating a dedicated emergency management agency with involvement from Indigenous governments. The GNWT's response will come in a briefing at 11:30 a.m. that will be live-streamed on Facebook. The federal government has announced a new defense investment agency to manage purchase of military equipment. Prime Minister Mark Carney unveiled the organization, saying it will bolster Canada's defense capacity. The agency will work more closely with counterparts from the UK, Australia, and France, and diversify away from the United States. Doug Guzman, former deputy chairman of Royal Bank of Canada, has been appointed as the agency's CEO. Indigenous post-secondary students from the North Slave and Clecho regions have just over 6 weeks to apply for one of 5 $3,000 scholarships. Parsons Giant Mine Remediation Project scholarships can be awarded for studies in environmental sciences, geosciences, engineering, construction management, and more. Applications are being managed through the Yellowknife Community Foundation and will be accepted until midnight on November 14th. And applications are open to help cover the cost of electric vehicle chargers. The GNWT is offering to cover up to half of the cost of installing EV chargers across the NWT, provided they benefit many people, including public places and workplaces. The program is designed to expand charger locations beyond the initial 7 Level 3 fast chargers in the territory. Applications will be accepted until next March. Your weather forecast for today: Yellowknife high of 11 and clearing, Inuvik 1 and overcast, Norman Wells 10 with a mix of sun and cloud, Hay River has a fog advisory, high of 13 and mainly sunny through the day, Fort Smith has a fog advisory, 13 with a mix of sun and cloud, and Fort Simpson has a special air quality statement for smoke, high of 10 with periods of drizzle.